Well, hello, my babies. It is me, Courtney Renee. Did y'all miss me? Did you miss me? Well, I am coming at y'all today with a life update, so y'all just stay tuned so I can give y'all the tea, child. First things first, if you are new here, welcome to the tribe. If you're my A1 Day Ones gang, thank you guys so much for tuning in, being loyal, staying down, and being so patient with me as I go through this transition. Now, where do I even start? You know it's real when I done been through some shit, y'all, but I'm sure it's for a good reason. I'm almost for certain it's for a good reason. Okay. Let's start with, so at the end of April, I was supposed to move. I was in my apartment that was next door to my mother, which, honey, that ran its course. I was ready to just spread my wings, go on my own way. I got approved for an apartment way across town. I'm like, okay, cool, bet. They're brand new luxury apartments. They're dope. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Was supposed to move in May. So I didn't plan any trips or anything. It was not gonna be my birthday. It was gonna be my birthday trip. It was gonna be my birthday gift to myself. So I was like, you know what? Whatever. That's what type of time we had. Happy birthday to me. Well, I've already put in my notice with my current apartment, thinking that I'm gonna move in May. Well, my new apartment that was supposed to be ready hit me up and said, hey, we need about another 2 weeks. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever, but I still had to move. So I had to get all of my belongings, find a storage, get a U-Haul, you know, the process of moving. So I did that. Fast forward, I was staying with an ex of mine, which that lasted for probably about a week or two until we were about to kill each other, long story short. So I was like, you know what, this isn't for me. By that time, my apartment was supposed to be ready anyway. However, they pushed it out until June. When I got into it with the ex, I left and went to a close relative's house. Well, my aunt. It is what it is. I moved with my aunt. That's my baby. Okay, like she had my back through this whole thing, but we'll get there. So I moved in with my aunt. It was kind of a rough transition because it's a lot of us. I got a lot of cousins. We have a huge family. So it was a little overcrowded, and my son and I, we normally like our space. So it was kind of different for us. So, I explained to my son, hey, this is just a temporary thing. We're just waiting on our apartment to get done. It'll be, a week or two. Honey, we there. My apartments hit me up again and said we're going to push it out to July. It was like the first or second week of July. So I'm getting antsy. I'm like, okay, y'all told me y'all needed more time. It kind of felt like I was in a home buying process. It was so freaking stressful, okay, like to say the least. But that was going on. I'm like, okay, whatever. We're just going to stick it out. As this is going on, I'm very impatient, and I think that's one of the things that God was trying to teach me was patience. It's like I literally had to earn, because the apartment is so dope. Like, I haven't even given y'all a full tour because you know how it's something that's so precious to you. You just kind of want to keep it sacred. Like, this is one of those things. I'm still kind of on the fence if I want to give y'all like a grand tour. It's just my baby, But anyways, so second week of July come around. I don't hear anything from the apartment. So I'm at this point, I'm not calling no more. I'm just pulling up like, well, what's going on? They told me August. Mind you, I was supposed to move May 1st. So what is that? May, June, July, August. That's 3 months past what y'all said it would be. So that's me and my son going from house to house, bouncing around. We do not live like that. Like, had I known it would take this long, I would have rather them told me that. I could have just stayed, and been on a, month-to-month lease or something. But that's neither here nor there. That was already done. I was already moved out. my aunt's house. Mind you, I love my family, but it was a bit chaotic. And I just wanted my own space. I needed some alone time. I needed, I want to be able to go in my room and shut my door. I couldn't do that. So fast forward, August finally arrived, and at this point I was so fed up. I was like, look, if I gotta find somewhere else to go, just let me know. It's 3 months past. This is ridiculous. Like, at this point I'm like up to here with it, okay? So that was going on. I finally got my keys. My son and I moved, and the feeling of like, I think I appreciate my place more because I had to go through all of those hurdles to get it. It's like a different type of appreciation. You know what I mean? Like, I can't explain it, but it's just a different type of emotion. And once the smoke cleared and I finally got settled in my place, I was able to think freely. My mind was able to work. I could thrive. And I was able to reflect on all of the things that I had went through. And from that point, I had started to just, pick out all of the lessons from the situation that I was, supposed to learn and everything. So I was able to do that. While I was going through the transition, I had a therapist. She was a God-fearing woman. She was so dope, so amazing. She helped me throughout this entire process, because if I didn't have her, I probably would have lost my shit, okay? Like, I would have lost my mind, because it was just so much, and it was just betrayal. And then you really find out who's for you when you are in a time of need. And it's crazy because I'm always the go-to person. But when the go-to person needs someone, it's crickets. And I was taking it personal, but at this point that I'm healed from it, and it's no longer a factor because I've clearly managed to do everything and the smoke is cleared. It's like, damn, like, you're always the person. It's like there is no one to call. You call yourself. You're the source. So that's when I started to lean on myself, and then I started to lean on God, and I had to pour all of that faith into myself and just pick myself up like, okay, Courtney, get it together. You got this. You helped all these people. You need to help yourself. So I'm not going to say it put me in a selfish mind state. It just let me see where I was with certain people. You know what I mean? Like my aunt, there is nothing, and that lady get on my nerves, but there is nothing that she can never ask me for. My cousin, I have a first cousin. We call each other Fave. That is my ride or die. You understand me? It's crazy because I'm not going to say the people that I least expected was here for me, because I knew they would be, but it was like top notch. Like when I hit big, they're straight. My aunt and my cousin, they're straight, period. I probably would never tell them that. I would never tell them that. I would just show them because they had my back and still got my back to this day. And I love them forever for that. I cannot express enough gratitude towards them. Dope. Like, I love my family to a million pieces. As bad as they get on my nerves, I still love them. I would not trade them for anybody. Okay. So things that I've learned, the things that I learned in the process. While I was in therapy, I was kind of seeing things for what they were. And the family member that I thought would have my back left me for dead. Literally, like, at that moment, I didn't have a car. And I haven't told anybody this. Like, y'all are the first to know. I didn't have a car. Myself and all of my cousins, we were all borrowing the same car. Like, we were all like literally like hit each other's back this whole time. Like, we did what we had to do. It didn't last for long, but it felt like a long time while I was in it, But like I said, the family member that I thought would help, that I helped tremendously. I'm not even gonna do the most, but they did not have my back. They had an extra bedroom, did not offer for me or my son to come there, even if it was a temporary situation. Did not offer. Did not care how I got from point A to B. Didn't even know if my child and I was eating, none of that. And meanwhile, I had fed this person every day. Made sure they were good every day. But that's neither here nor there. That taught me a lot. That made me stronger. That made me learn how to forgive. That made me learn patience. It was just so many things that I felt like I needed to learn because I was in the process of, age is nothing but a number. Like, I was literally becoming a woman, like standing on my own too, like with no, it was just me. Like, I had to sit with all of those emotions, and it hurt so bad because I just thought that was gonna be, you know, I don't feel like I should have had to lean on the family members that I leaned on when I had someone who was right there, supposed to be right there in my corner. But that's neither here nor there. That's for them to have to deal with. I've forgiven it. Like, I'm not even emotional about it. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm numb to it, but like, I've healed from it. I've talked to my therapist about it. Like, I really wholeheartedly, not don't care, but I don't know what to call it, but unfazed. So that was that. I learned who had my back and who didn't. And if you see me looking down, I got some notes because y'all, I learned so much and I want to be able to get everything out on this one video. It might be a little lengthy, but if you vibe, you try it. Like, stick with me if you want to know. Left my apartment. Yeah, it was so many delays along the way. Like, one thing about me, like, my biggest pet peeve is waiting. Like, I hated waiting, and I think God knew my weakness and was like, that's what we gonna fix before I move her on to her next phase in life. So, child, it was so many delays. Like, I have never been to the point where I was unstable like that. Like, no car or no apartment. I'm gonna go crazy. But again, I appreciate the journey because I don't think I would have appreciated it. Like, I literally wake up and look around my house like, God, you did that. Like, yeah, like, I'm blessed. I'm super blessed. And it's crazy because I'm not gonna say I would do it all over again because it was so painful. But I don't regret anything. I don't want to do it again, but I don't regret anything. Like, I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful for what I learned. I am such a different woman now. Like, that pain that I endured, like, not even just with going without, it was just like from the backstabbing, from the people that I lost along the way. Like, I take my relationships real serious. Like, just because, like, I don't let anybody close to me. Like, I'm super friendly, like, social butterfly, you feel me? Like, I'm cool. Like, I'm cool. You can ask anybody how their experience was with me. They love to hear. Like, they love to hear. So for me to let people close to me and then lose them, it's like, it hurts to me because every relationship that I lose feels like a breakup to me. Like, whether it's son, mother, brother, aunt, friend, anytime I lose someone, it's like I have to mourn them because it hurts real bad. So yeah, I think that was the most painful. I think that was more painful than me going without. I was finding out a lot about my parents. I felt like I enabled them in a sense. So I had to kind of break away from that. I feel like I would overstep my boundaries when it came to them. As long as they are working and able, I don't feel like I had to do as much as I was doing. Because when they're older and they actually need me, I'm gonna be burnt out. You know what I mean? I feel like I was overdoing my part on so many levels. So yeah, I had to break away from that and get out of that little girl mentality. Like, oh, I gotta rescue my parents, because no, I don't. Everybody is, working and able. Limbs still work. Got vehicles. Like, you can do things for yourself. period. Like, if you were like 60 plus or 75 plus and you could barely walk and you're retired and you can, cool. But we need to work up to that. We need to get to that point, because we starting early on. When we do get there, I'm going to hire somebody because I'm tired, you know what I mean? So I had to learn that. That was something that was very, very painful, because I thought I was doing the right thing when it really backfired on me. So that was that. Had to learn that. Yeah, those were my biggest, those were my biggest lessons. Those are my biggest lessons. I did go through a breakup in the process. It affected me. But okay, I'm the type of person, like, when I go through something, no, I'm trying not to talk around it. I'm so not used to just telling my business. Like, I'm trying to water it down, but kind of still let y'all know what's going on. I was in a relationship not too long ago, and they kind of ghosted me in a way. I've talked about it before. And I'm okay. Like, I'm okay. I thought it was gonna take me forever to get over that situation, which it kind of did. But I said that to say, because I was in that I'm the type of person, I learn from my mistakes and I never make the same mistake twice. So that hurt, that's like top-notch hurt. And I feel like anything, unless it's like my wife, like somebody I'm married to, nothing can top that hurt. So this most recent situation I was in, don't get me wrong, like, the betrayal was like, damn, because you really, after a while, start to see people's true colors. And one thing about me, I am authentically me. Like, I'm a Gemini, I'm a bitch sometimes. Like, I can admit that. But if I'm wrong, I'm gonna apologize for that. And I try not to make the same mistake. Matter of fact, no, I don't make the same mistake twice. So with that being said, like, my character doesn't change. Like, I'm still gonna be me. And everybody know that, even my ex, so that's why they're trying to spin the block, but that's neither here nor there. And I said that to say, like, okay, boom, prime example, like, say myself and a person broke up. We like 3 weeks in, and they left their social security card in my house. Something important that I know is like, damn. If they hit me up wanting their shit, I'm not even gonna let them come to my house, because no, I don't even want you in my area. I'm gonna bring you your information. We ain't gotta, I ain't even gonna text back, because I'm still mad. It's the Gemini in me, I'm still mad. But me being solid, you gonna get your social security card. I'm gonna put it in a nice little envelope, put it in your mailbox, in your, under your tire of your car, under your mat, in front of your house, whatever. Like, I'm gonna make sure you get your information, because my character not changing. I'm gonna do it all with an attitude. Like, but it's gonna get done. And I expect people to be like me. Like, people are so not authentic. Like, and I was talking to my therapist about that today. Like, I'm sick of having to question people's motives. It's so fucking irritating. Like, I'm just not cut like how other people are cut. I'm not cut like that. Like, I can't pretend I fuck with you and I don't. Kids are off limits. Like, you don't throw up kids, or you don't, some stuff you just don't do. Some stuff you just don't do. But I did go through a breakup, and it hurt my feelings, but it didn't break me like the other situation did, by far. Like, let's be clear. Did the person still cross my mind every now and again? Absolutely. Again, because I take my relationship serious. Like, so if I lose somebody, I gotta mourn them, and I'm still mourning that person, because it's only been a couple of months. Do I want them back? Fuck no. Fuck no. Do I want any of my exes back? Fuck no. I don't want any of them back. Like, not a centimeter or inch or a feeling in my body that says go back to an ex, because I know one thing for sure, my person, I'm gonna get in the best version of me. Like, I'm not even in the mood to even be dating. I'm not even on that type of time. But when my person come, I'm gonna be so ready for them. And we gonna be so in love. And I'm not settling. My preference is my preference. If I want you to do things a certain kind of way, that's what I require. Because anything that I require, I can definitely dish it out. So never let anybody make you feel bad, like, oh, why you gotta do this, or why you gotta make a certain amount, why you gotta look a certain way, because that's my preference. How can you feel a certain way about my preference? Like, that's like being mad about somebody's opinion. It belongs to them. This doesn't even have anything to do with you. Like, I don't know. I look at the world in a different set of lens now. Like, I'm not who I used to be. And it took me to sit time with myself. It took me to go through all those experiences. It took me to lose people along the way. It took me to, not go out as much. It took me to stop drinking. It took me to grow. I needed to grow up. And I'm still growing. I'm not finished. But what I will say is I don't have any distractions. Life is good. I got my transportation that I desperately needed. I have my beautiful home. I have a beautiful son, healthy son. We're working on this. Food in my house, clothes on our back, lights, water. I have everything I need. Like, I cannot complain about a thing. Like, life is good. Life is good. So that's enough of that. That's enough of that. That's what's been going on with me for the past 3 months. I really haven't done a video like this in 3 months. I'm finna get my shit together though, y'all. Like, I'm finna hop back on it. I've been posting little stuff here and there, but I needed to sit down with y'all. Like, the people who rock with me, rock with me. And I rock with y'all. What was I gonna say? So, what's next for me, you say? So I am currently, I have my candle business, Divine Essentials and Company, and it's not just a candle business. It's I'm slowly shifting it into a metaphysical shop, and you can get your sage, your sandalwood, your crystals, your jewelry, all of the above from my site. I will put the link in the bio. So I have Divine Essentials and Company popping off. I still doing hair. I call myself retiring, honey. That lasted for a good month. I'm still doing hair. My main focus is about to be my content. I just started my TikTok. Go follow me right now. Like, matter of fact, pause this video and go follow me. Courtney Renee _ That's my TikTok. I will be posting my content on there. I will be doing wig installs. I will be doing clients' hair. Just a little bit of all of the above. I would just be doing a little bit of everything. Just tapping back into the content world, but I'm going to take it more serious. So I'm pretty much going to be a hair influencer for Amazon and for other companies as well. So I'm really excited about that. This is about to be a new journey. So I'm still going to be a stylist, but it's going to be the new age way, and everything is going to be done online. So I'm super geeked to see how that works out for me. But that's me in a nutshell. Like, this was kind of uncomfortable to make. That's why it took me a long time to make it. But I wanted to be real with y'all and let y'all know what's been going on with me. So yeah, that's about all. I will be uploading more videos. We will go in depth more on the things that I learned and the things that you may be suffering with too. So until next time, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, it is me, Courtney Renee. Don't forget to thumbs up if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that post notification bell so that you do not miss out on any content that I provide to you. Until next time, it's me, Courtney Renee. Peace.